active and you will be more positive. You are heading towards success or past failures in the treatments, and healthy and intellectual baby is the completion going to happen in the future. Number 3 is physical activity. So these days, many occasions, see, we are all trying to reduce our weight by reducing the intake. Yes, that is something true, but one thing we need to understand, this body needs some sort of exertion to expel all the energy what you have stored. Energy comes in the form of food. See, you take 3 meals a day, and at the end of the day, if you don't exert your body, automatically all the food that is consumed as the calories is getting accumulated in your body in the form of weight. So then there is sort of hormonal imbalance. So the physical activity is something going to make phenomenal benefits. It's going to circulate blood to all parts of the body. A brisk walking or a treadmill or an aerobic exercises, these are all something going to do really something beneficial. Your body is going to get rejuvenated, then automatically your body gets fresh. When that body is getting rejuvenated and fresh, what else is really needed? You just think it over. All the toxins from all organs of the body get eliminated. When you do that physical examination, you get a good amount of sweat. Sweat removes all the toxins from your body, and your body gets fresh. You get a lot of fresh air. While you are doing active physical activity, you take lot of air inside. So you get nourished with oxygen. All the carbon dioxide will be coming out, and your body will be eliminating sweat. It's something phenomenal. You pass good amount of stools, urine, and sweat, or intake of expel of carbon dioxide. Just 20 to 30 minutes of brisk physical exercise is going to be something phenomenal. But if you ask me, tell me, sir, one thing that is going to be good for me is yoga. Just 20 to 30 minutes of yoga, 20 minutes of meditation. Give your body 45 minutes a day. That 45 minutes is going to do the wonders for the rest of the day, as well as for your health. It's both physical and the mental health. You please keep it in your mind. For the full day, what are all the stress you are going to take, what are all the challenges you are going to take for your body, for the physical and the mental health, this 45 minutes is going to completely replenish you. It's going to completely replace all the toxins. It is going to completely refill your body with energy, with fresh mind, fresh thought, fresh action, and you are ready for the rest of the day. So please go to early bed, wake up early in the morning. The prana is good. There is a lot of divinity and positive energy. It has been proven scientifically. The cosmic energy, prana, is very high in the early morning hours. Try to wake up at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock and try to do this 45 minutes of meditation and yoga. Something phenomenal. Yoga is nothing but the union of the mind with the soul and the spirit. So your body gets connected to the divine, and then when divine is connected to you, what is that going to make you feel worried? When there is a blessings directly from the divine, what is going to stop you progress in your life? Do you feel the childlessness is going to be a big problem for you when divine blessings is there? This 45 minutes of yoga and meditation is going to change your life. Whatever you pray to God, it will be answered in the meditation. So these 3 things I will tell you, very essential: proper sleep, relaxation, and the physical activity. The 4th point is we need to reduce our negative habits. See, many of them are not understanding. If you say negative habits, you may think it is something like smoking, alcoholism, drug addiction, taking some sort of pills for sleep, all these things. See, apart from this negative habits, there are many negative habits which we need to nurture it. I mean, we need to reduce it. So people who take unhealthy foods is a negative habit. So anything what you are addicted, you see, if you are addicted to take western diet, I mean say for junk foods, it's some form of addiction. So we need to overcome. So any negative habit should be really curtailed. You should try to overcome the negative habit. If you don't do physical activity, it is a negative habit for me. If you don't do a relaxation, it is a negative habit. So this is the way we should think forward. And the fifth point is most important. Do lot of good activities. Improve your good habits. See, good habits is that huge number of good habits. A habit is something phenomenal. You need to practice, you need to do it consistently for any action to become an habit, for any thought to become an active habit. So if you say, just wake up with a prayer, retire to bed with a prayer, have a meal or a drink with a prayer. For every action, think of a God before proceeding with an action, before taking a decision. And these are all some of the things that you are constantly engaging yourself with the divine, associating with the God, learning to surrender, moving forward. This is a very good habit. So how many of us are doing this, practicing these good habits? Secondly, if you see, many of us are not accomplishing or thanking for whatever we possess. At many times, see, the food we drink, the food and water we drink, the shelter we have, the dress we wear, everything is something. If you possess all these things, food, living, shelter, and all these basic needs for the life, then you are a blessed person. Are we recognizing, accomplishing, and thanking God for all what we possess? If we are not thanking God for what we possess, that itself is a bad habit. So if you want to make it as a good habit, you need to accomplish God, thank God every day for whatever you possess. So that is the way you have to cultivate the good habits. And last and most important thing is, the good habit I want to tell you is, make this as a point. Try to help as much as you can. Improve as much as you can. Because when so many people are in need of some support, help, in whatever mean, by just speaking positively to them, by just giving a consoling word, by just giving a simple advice, by just trying to cope up with everything, someone feels very negative, disappointed, they are trying to small financial help to someone, buy something as a offer a food for a poor person, for single meal, for in whatever the ways you can afford, at whatever the situation you are, try to do some sort of charity or lending money or giving some good positive energy to the people. So these are the 5 thoughts I want to tell you. It's like reducing the mental stress, or reducing the stress by relaxation, increasing the physical activity, proper restful sleep, reducing the negative habits, and increasing the positive habits. And apart from this, it's a generalized thing. In this modern world, I see we circulate, we propaganda, we promote lot of negative happenings. See, the good things are not getting promoted. If there is a fire in any place, in any building or any corporate, it is getting flared up. If there is some sort of curfew is being imposed, that is getting flared up. If there is some sort of rape has taken place, it is getting flared up. All the things that is happening negative in the world are getting flared up in the medias, in all media, social medias, digital medias, television medias, everywhere. So people subconsciously, they are trying to engage. If you open a newspaper, you see a lot of negative factors. See, when you are trying to see all these things, you should try to segregate, or you should try to suppress all those things. You should not take it into your heart or into your mind. So come out of your negative happenings. So try to promote positivity. Don't spread this negative updates. So that it's also is a very good karma in that case. So all these 5 things is going to put you for a proper lifestyle. You see, whether this lifestyle is something going to be so difficult. What I mentioned you, this 5 lifestyle measures, is it something very difficult? It's not at all a difficult. It's a matter of involvement and small time for dedication. 45 minutes a day, you just practice all these things. Keep the rest of the day, try to cultivate good habits, try to come out of negative habits, take a proper sleep for 7 to 8 hours. Then you just think you are going to become pregnant, it is going to happen, because thought becomes the deeds, thought becomes the action. So whatever you think, that will become an action in the future, or that is going to happen in the future. So think that I am become pregnant, you will become pregnant one day. This is going to be a very interesting topic and going to be very thought provoking and a mind sensitive topic. So this is something elaborate. I have taken efforts to make you understand. So this is going to be in 3 volumes, so in 3 parts. So you are now at the completion of the first part and the second part and the third part. So please tune to the subsequent videos and see the second and the third part, and you will be getting benefit. At the end of this video, you will get the thumbnail to click the volume 2 and volume 3 part 2 or part 3. Please click it and watch it till the end and get the benefit. Thank you.